Today, we're going to go over the patch notes for the November 2024 update to World of Warships Legends. I've got an advanced version of the patch notes here that we can go through. This is the pre publication version that Wargaming sends all the community contributors before they publish the patch notes publicly. So we're going to run through them. There's quite a bit of material here, and we'll take a look at the Ministry of Balance article. This way I can read the patch notes for you and you don't have to. So here's a little overview of what's coming this update. We'll just get right into the content, starting with the new campaign, the Silent Orca campaign. The star of the new campaign is the German Tier 7 premium destroyer Schönberg, which I think was available for rent not too long ago. I played it a little bit, thought it was pretty good. This destroyer features quick-firing main battery guns with enhanced HE penetration, a large HP pool, improved sonar, and main battery reload booster. This time the campaign is 4 weeks, a little bit shorter than usual, 100 milestones, etc., etc. Admiralty backing, I'm sure, is the same, and it's kind of nice to get another Tier 7 premium campaign. Tier 7, of course, the premiums are much better credit earners than Tier 8, and destroyers, just as a class, are probably the best credit earners of all because of the effect that they have on the game. And of course, new Black Friday ships. Black Friday in Legends means that elegant new black versions of well-known premium ships are waiting for you starting from November 18th. Let's take a look at what they are. U.S. Legendary Cruiser Alaska, Japanese Tier 8 Battleship Iwami, Soviet Tier 7 Cruiser P-Bag, and U.S. Tier 7 Destroyer Black. This year's Black Fleet are identical to the original counterparts in terms of stats and abilities. Alaska B is available exclusively from the Black Friday 24 crates, while the other three ships can drop from this crate or be obtained separately in the store. One more black ship, the Pommern B, will be available via the crafting station. There will be more details about that in a later article. You can get the Black Friday 24 crates via several sources. The Silent Orca campaign, a Thanksgiving mission available from November 26th through December 2nd. Crafting station, the store, and a secret code that they will reveal in the upcoming publications. Of course, the crates also drop things other than ships, like commander progression items, credits, doubloons, and other stuff. Throughout this update, the doors to the crafting station will open once again, and those who have accumulated a lot of spare resources, including premium account days, promotion orders, credits, global XP, and doubloons, will be able to combine these resources to receive a variety of items, including the Pommern B. Looks like there's a container. Looks like there's actually another ship there, too. I can't quite tell what it is. Some lower tier Italian premium, I guess. I don't think it says in these patch notes, but more than one ship, I guess, in the crafting station, then insignias. Is that a premium crate? That looks like a premium ship crate that automatically drops a premium ship. I can't, unfortunately, make the image bigger, and it doesn't seem to say. Well, anyway, moving on. Looks like there's a lot of stuff in that crafting station this time. Moving on, we've got Thanksgiving Celebration. November 25th through December 2nd. Complete the Thanksgiving on the Waves special free mission to receive some shadow camouflages, pumpkin pie flag, turkey Sam patch symbol, and one Black Friday 2024 crate. Also, don't miss out on the 20% discount on U.S. Tier 4 through 8 Tech Tree ships available during the same period. All right. Pirates on the horizon. Pirates will return to the Legendary Seas starting December 2nd. Team up with new pirate commanders and step aboard their flamboyant ships. Oh boy. Also, prepare to set sail on a mission for a new treasure chest and other bounties. Stay tuned, they're going to reveal more on that later. Oh, and look at this, a Bureau project. But no, it's not the Hindenburg. It is the pan-European legendary destroyer Gdansk, which is a Polish destroyer. I own the ship on PC. It is a Mogador hull, and like the rest of the pan-European gunboat line, it only shoots high explosive. And of course, it has, I think, increased penetration compared to other destroyers. It's got a quick reload time on its Mogador guns. It's pretty fast. It's got smoke and radar and pan-Euro torps. I think it's a pretty good ship on PC, although to be fair, I don't see a lot of people playing it. I think it'll be great in Legends too. If you were disappointed in not having the Hindenburg, well, then Gdansk, I don't know if it's going to scratch that same itch. Probably not, because it's a DD rather than a cruiser. But I think it's a good one, so it should be nice to pursue that Bureau project. And then we've got to prepare for the new year, complete collections and get rewards. Oh boy, more collections. We'll start our countdown for the new year on December 2nd. To bring festive vibes, we're returning all collection crates to the store. D-Day, European Navies, Holiday Traditions, Kaigun Collection, I'm probably butchering that, and Semper Fortis. This is your unique opportunity to complete any collections you missed and receive the rewards, such as ships, commander crates, commander guys, commander progression items, etc. You'll find a full list of rewards for completing each collection in a dedicated article that'll come out in a couple of weeks. Plus, visit the store from December 2nd through the 16th to claim the Gear Up for New Year's free mission and complete it by New Year's Eve to receive a Winter Big 23 crate and festive camouflages. Okay. Oh my god, okay. So the Chkalov is coming. New Soviet Tier 7 aircraft carrier Chkalov is now available in the store for Global XP. Her skip bomber dive bombers deliver some of the heaviest damage in the game. Oh, great. Oh, that's fantastic. And her planes attack simultaneously to make real trouble for her enemies. You can obtain Chkalov for doubloons until November 25th. I actually have this ship on PC. I don't remember how I got it. The thing is, at least on that game, an overpowered monstrosity at Tier 8. Tier 7 ship in Legends. I don't know if it'll share the same OP characteristics that it does on PC. Mostly that comes down to the skip bombers being able to drop their bombs outside of the AA range of pretty much everything, at least on PC. And it kind of disturbs me that it says the skip bombers will deliver some of the heaviest damage in the entire game. That ought to be real fun for destroyers to deal with. But at least it's not a campaign reward. It's global XP or doubloons. I assume it'll be somewhat popular, but maybe it won't be super ubiquitous. All right, well, moving on. Remembering Pearl Harbor. New historical mission. New historical mission, not commission. Wow, I cannot read the English language. I hope you're enjoying this patch notes video, by the way. Let me know in the comments section because I feel like I'm doing a stellar job of presenting it to you. Anyway, to commemorate the 83rd anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor, we're launching a new historical mission from December 5th through December 12th. Complete it playing US or IJN ships from Tier 3 to Legendary Tier to receive a Pearl Harbor flag, 10 promotion orders, 12 American camos, 12 IJN camos, and a Pearl Harbor patch symbol. Brawls, Season 23. For the first time ever, Brawl battles will feature 3v3 matches between destroyers and battleship teams. Oh, okay. To balance the differing capabilities of these ship types, we've tweaked several game mechanics. We've reduced the damage received by destroyers, reduced torpedo damage, increased the reload and turret traverse speed of main battery guns, boosted forward and backward acceleration, and shortened the cooldown and reload times for consumables and torpedoes. What? What have they done to battleships then? If they've done all that to destroyers, that sounds like massive buffs to DDs, and they're supposed to fight battleships in this Brawl season. Oh, okay, well, fair enough. Season runs November 22nd to 25th. Features Tier 5 ships. German and Japanese ships are not allowed. Okay, you'll be assigned to a battleship or destroyer team depending on the ship you choose. Is anybody willingly going to play battleships? Well, all right, we'll see how that goes. Fleet Cup Season 2, we're thrilled to announce the second season of Fleet Cup, which will run every Saturday and Sunday during the update, starting on November 23rd. Fair enough. Android for the mobile version of the game is getting controller support, so that'll be nice if you're playing this thing on an Android device. I think iOS already has that. Balance changes. Changes to ships, that's going to be covered in the Ministry of Balance article. We'll flip over to that in a moment. Weekly assignments now reward doubloons. As mentioned before, the weekly assignments will reward you with 150 doubloons each week from this update onward. And then some bug fixes. I don't think there's anything to highlight here. Aside from this, aircraft carriers will now spawn only at the central point on the following map: Solomon Islands, Archipelago, Ring, Strait, Big Race, New Dawn, Atlantic North, Hotspot, and Fault Line. All right. Well, I don't think anything is well worth highlighting here. Of course, you can read through that on the patch notes. We'll flip over to the Ministry of Balance. Here we've got a lot of buffs to a lot of different destroyers, starting with Velos, newer campaign ship, one that I thought needed a buff. Let's see what they're doing. Velos could benefit from some sizable improvements to her toolkit. Yeah, no kidding. So we're applying a series of buffs to her armaments. Most notably, her shell damage is being increased, giving her an edge in duels, and her torpedoes will reload even more quickly. Torpedo reload time reduced from 60 to 55 seconds. Well, I thought it was quick to begin with, but all right. Slight reduction in rudder shift. Main battery maximum HE shell damage increased to 2,000. That's like French destroyer numbers. That's pretty good. And then AP shell damage increased from 21 to 2,300. Torpedo speed increased to 72 knots. Torpedo detectability range reduced to 1.3 km. Well, that might make the Velos a little bit spicier. Maybe it'll be a little bit more worth playing. I have to try it out. Then Caprice. Caprice is that British-French pirate ship thing. It's Le Fantasque, but it's got a pirate skin and it's British. It receives a large boost to torpedo reload speed in addition to a sizable improvement for the main battery performance and range. That's good. Main battery range increased from 9.9 to 10.9 km. HE damage increased to 2,000. AP to 2,700. Torpedo reload time reduced from 95 to 80 seconds. Okay, fair enough. To ease the stock grind for Benson, they're going to improve the stock range on Benson torpedoes from 6.4 to 8 kilometers. All right. Then Chumfan, not a destroyer, I think the only non-destroyer on this list. Chumfan is being improved with reduced reload times for her armaments. Main battery reload time, 5.8. Torpedo reload time for stock, reduced to 80 seconds. Upgraded torpedo reload time, 70 seconds. That, I think, is, the Tier 6 Pan-Asian cruiser? Interesting. Then Mayhan. To make Mayhan feel like an appropriate step up from her powerful predecessor Clemson, we're giving her a boost to her main battery and torpedoes. Main battery reload time reduced to 3.6. Torpedo range increased to 8. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of a nice little upgrade for the Mayhan. I always thought that was a fairly powerful Tier 5 DD, but I guess it's going to become more powerful. And then one nerf. The nerf to, of all things, Gokase. Main battery reload time increased. Stock torpedo reload time increased. And upgraded torpedo reload time increased. these seem fairly marginal. But I did think, given the first time that I ever played this ship at all, I got a Kraken out of it. I thought it might be a little bit good. I guess the spreadsheet bears that out, so it gets a little bit of a nerf. All right. And then torpedo skill changes for Torpedo Chaos. Added new bonus to increase torpedo damage. Okay, fair enough. Clear Sky medal changes. All right, following your feedback, we've reduced the requirements for the Clear Sky achievement, splitting the difference between the original version and the post-rework version. Total number of planes required to be shot down to receive the Clear Skies medal has been reduced from 40 to 30. Okay. And then the aircraft carrier spawn point changes. I think I already went over that. It was referenced in the actual patch notes. Well, that's it. That is the coverage of the new content and the changes coming to the game. I think it's nice to have a Tier 7 destroyer as the campaign reward. I'm not really interested in any of the Black Fleet myself, honestly, but I think Alaska, obviously a great ship. Iwami, I think people maybe don't appreciate that one enough. I think it's pretty good, especially if you compare it to the Heisen, which I really, really don't like. I'd play the Iwami every single time if you gave me the choice between the two. P-Bag, also a great ship. And Black, well, very fitting name for the Black Fleet, also a fantastic destroyer. So, I guess some nice content coming there. Too bad we don't see like Jean Bart B or something like that. But Schoenberg should be a fun ship. I think the balance changes all seem pretty all right. So, hope you enjoyed this reading of the patch notes. If so, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and then I will see you as usual for the stream tomorrow on Friday, likely later in the night. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.